Okay guys, train like a champion. We normally talk about the health benefits of strength training. Of course, super critical in today's disease-ridden world. But today we have a special guest. We've got Chuck Hanlon. Chuck recently experienced an accident where his strength might have literally saved his life. So I want to give Chuck a few questions here. Chuck, what's the one thing you might want viewers to know about what you recently went through with your accident? Chuck's been, by the way, strength training with us for nearly 30 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time, Richard. Well, the one thing is you don't know when that's coming. I certainly was not expecting to be in an accident, and I know that the strength training that I've done for years here, on and off for a long time, but very consistently, probably the last 5 years certainly, had a positive impact in the outcome, I think, of both the accident, which was a skiing accident, as well as the recovery in the hospital, as well as recovering further at home.
Okay. Boy, you know, I remember when you shared that story initially and we found out about it, I thought to myself, your muscles essentially saved your skeleton from being destroyed despite multiple fractures. If you were weaker, less conditioned, not as strong, would have been even worse, I'm sure, than it was, even though it was pretty rough.
It was rough. I had multiple fractures, a serious neck injury, and I have to believe the strength training had a lot to do with that. And again, the recovery in the hospital, which was very important to get me going, get me out of bed, get me walking. I was able to compensate for muscles, back muscles, lower back muscles that were very sore, my neck in a neck brace. Other leg muscles, thigh muscles, and other muscles compensated to get me up and moving, I think, a lot faster than otherwise.
All right, I would agree. And so here's a take-home message, guys. I want to hear from Chuck. What's the one thing that he would share with his peers about this whole experience when it comes to strength training?
Well, I came in today, so being off for almost exactly 8 weeks, we dialed the weights back, and I can tell I'm nowhere where I was before from 2 months ago. So I can't even imagine having gone years without any kind of exercise. So my takeaway would be to just get going. Stop thinking about it if you're not weight training, and please get to the gym. Makes a big difference.
You heard it from